finally means coming to an end.
Vocabulary refers to knowing the meaning of words and is critical to successful reading comprehension. Building vocabulary involves teaching your learner how to figure out the meaning of words while reading. It also requires selecting and studying the meanings of individual words and parts of words. It's important to relate these vocabulary words to learners' current and prior experiences to help cement them in their word bank.
Magazines are also capitalized.
Okay.
When you preview a text to read with your learner, select vocabulary words to pre-teach that your learner might not know and that are important for understanding the text. Some good words to pre-teach fall into the category of difficult words. Difficult words include homographs, or words that look exactly the same but have different meanings. The word bear is a homograph because it can mean the animal bear, but it can also mean bear as in to tolerate, and bear as in carry. Selecting and practicing homographs can be a powerful way to improve a learner's vocabulary and reading comprehension.
Oh, Rejoice, remember when we've been reading, we often come across words that are spelled the same but they have different meanings?
Yes.
Yeah. So an example is the word match. Like match can mean several different things depending on how it's used. So can you think of the word match, any sentence or meaning for the word match?
Well, it could be the match that you strike, or the match like we match.
Yeah, like we're wearing
the
the same
same
thing.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like my shoes match my purse.
Yeah.
Right? And then also, what about a soccer match?
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah, so or I guess sporting, sometimes they're called matches
Yes.
instead of games.
A wrestling match.
A wrestling match, exactly. In the first case where like I'm watching a soccer match on TV, the match is a noun.
Oh,
Okay, because it's a thing, a person, place, thing. I need a match to light this candle. That's a thing. So in these two sentences, we're using match as a noun.
Okay.
Okay, but when I say my shoes don't match my pants, then it's a verb. Homograph means words that are spelled the same, but they mean something different. Homo means the same, and graph means writing.
Okay.
So they're written the same.
Okay.
Different meanings. We
All
just proved that. So, can you read these two sentences?
Okay. Please close the door. My sister and I are very close.
Okay, excellent. So you just knew instinctively that this one was close and this one was close.
Close.
And they're spelled exactly the same.
Yes.
In these two sentences, they mean something different,
Yes.
right? So what do you notice when you say these two words in these two sentences?
They're spelled the same
But it doesn't mean the same.
thing.
In this one, what sound does the S make?
A Z.
And in this one, what
S.
sound does the S
The
make?
S.
Just a S, like S. There's a different kind of homograph when that happens, where they're spelled the same, they mean different things, and they're actually pronounced differently. That's a different kind of homograph, and there's a whole list of those here. And usually, you would put the emphasis on the syllables differently, like compact and compact. Like I'm going to compact the garbage.
Okay.
Or my car is a compact. So they're spelled the same, and there's a whole list of those that you can put in your vocabulary section or your spelling section. You would know the meanings, but you would have to practice the pronunciation a little differently. So I've written some sentences using some of the homographs that we've seen when we're reading. And we've talked about how there really isn't an easy way to figure out the meaning unless you have the context clues of as a strategy for figuring out the meaning. Other words in the sentence or the paragraph can help you identify the meaning of the homograph if it's new to you. So let's read the sentences together, and then we can add them, after you've learned them, we can add them to your word bank, okay?
Okay.
The first one is
Back. I had to go back to the doctor because I hurt my back again. I parked at the back of his office.
Excellent.
Wow.
So 3 times you used the word back and they all meant different things.
Yes. Wow.
Okay, how about this one?
Okay, bat.
Bat.
One bat can eat up to 3,000
Mosquitoes.
mosquitoes at night. Don't try to kill that bat with the baseball bat.
Okay, so
3.
one is an animal,
Uh-huh.
one is an action, and one is a
Bat.
noun. Right. Okay, how about this one?
Can. Can you open this can for me?
These aren't as hard as the other homophones,
No.
are they? They're because the homophones is a spelling challenge.
Yeah.
This one is just context and
put it.
definition. Yeah.
Developing background knowledge and a strong vocabulary is key to reading well. For this reason, it's important to explicitly and regularly focus on vocabulary development with your learner. You've seen a tutor do quite a bit of talking when explaining a new strategy. During most lessons, you and your learner would be equally talkative.